Guys, what's up? It's Caroline, and today, oh, okay, that's really disgusting. Why the heck was this in my carpet? Ugh. Ew. I vacuum. Yeah, okay. Well, today I thought I would talk to you. Oh gosh, what was I gonna talk to you? Oh, I remember. I was gonna tell you some embarrassing stories because I have a good list of them. It's a good list. So my first embarrassing story happens at the young age of 8, or maybe I was 10. No, I think I was 8. I don't know. So I was with my cousin, who's one of my favorite people in the whole world. She's great, and we were down at the beach, and there was this little playground by the pier, and we were just messing around. She got on one of the baby swings. She was like, "Hey, Caroline, come get in the baby swing with me." And I was like, "Okay, that sounds fun." And so I got into the baby swing, and I bet you can guess where this is going right now. And so I get into the baby swing, and we're like doing our thing, and then she's a little kid, so you know she's like hyper. We're like 4 years apart, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. I couldn't have been 8. I must have been 10. Okay. And then, so she gets out to go to the slide, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're gonna go on the slide now. And I go, and like my legs are stuck, and I'm like, okay. So I like push some more. Still no movement. So maybe like 3 or 4 minutes, I'm trying all these things I can think of to get myself out, and nothing is working. So I call my sister over, and I'm like, hey, Kellen, can't get out of this swing. And she's like, oh my gosh, stop being dramatic, you can get out. And I'm like, no, really, I can't. So she tries to like pull me out, and it won't work. So she goes over to my mom. She's like, hey, Mom, Caroline's stuck in the swing. And my mom's like, oh, she's just being dramatic. And I'm like, why do you people have no faith in me? So she comes over and tries to get me out. Still doesn't work. She tries for like 30 minutes to get me out, and by this time, like, all of these people have gathered around me, and there's like this line, okay, of people I don't know trying to come up and get me out of my baby swing. I was turned upside down. I was filmed. I'm probably on YouTube somewhere if you look. Just, I'm not even kidding. Okay, where was I? Fast forward an hour and a half, and basically people are still trying to get me out. And so my mom and my aunt are kind of looking at me like, wow. And so they're like, maybe we should call the fire department. And I was like, well, it's either that or wear these for the rest of my life. So I'm going to go with it. So they call the fire department, and literally like sitting there for 15 minutes. And I'm like, okay, this actually really hurts. Kind of have to pee. But there's nothing I can do. So the fire department is literally like not even 5 steps from the playground that I was at, but they, for whatever reason, found it necessary to turn on the engines, bring 2 fire trucks and an ambulance, all like drawing more of this attention to me. By this point, I'm like full on bawling, and I'm super embarrassed. And then they like come out, and they're like, okay, and they like start assessing it, and they're like, maybe we could cut her pants off. And I'm like, maybe we shouldn't do that. Because they were these like pineapple leggings that I really loved at the time. How do I remember that? Okay, anyways, and so they're like thinking about it, and they're like, okay, I guess the best way to do this is unhinge the swings at the top and carry her into the ambulance and saw her out. And I'm like, yay, saws. So they get this really big wrench thing, and they take off the first one, and this lady has to like hold me or else I will like fall sideways to my death. And then they have some trainee guy taking off the second one. He drops the wrench on my foot and bruises it, and then he drops the actual bolt holding up the swing on my foot. It hurt very bad. So at this point, I'm like, my life is awful. And so the lady is like, you know in those action movies when you see the people running with the injured person, they're like, and it's like paramedic, and it's so cool. That's exactly what it was like, or at least that's how I remember it. And so they take me into the ambulance, and I'm like sitting there on the gurney, and I'm like, so this is what this looks like. Okay, cool. And they pull out this little saw, and I'm like, you're gonna put that next to my leg, aren't you? And they're like, yeah, we are. And so the guy's like, if this is a swing, okay, this side is my leg, this side is the earth. the guy's like, I'll just like shimmy my hand in here so that it won't hit you. It will hit me. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So he sticks his hand in and they start sawing, and it's been like, I don't know, 5 minutes, and they literally haven't gone anywhere. And so they come to realize that baby swings were now steel plated on the inside. So they needed something that like could cut through steel. Okay, so they literally pull out this massive, like, I'm gonna go cut down a 3,000-year-old oak tree saw. And they just start going on that on my baby swing leg. And they eventually got one side done, and the other one just like slid off afterwards. And I remember it was just, it was a bad experience. But I'm not complaining about the place, because if it were not for them, I would have some Miley Cyrus like outfit on right now. And not that I don't love Miley, just it's not really my style. So anyways, I got home. I've been begging for ice cream all night too. I needed to throw that in there. I get back to the beach house and I have bruises all over my legs, and so I'm having to like ice my legs and everything. It was awful. And my parents are like, hey Caroline, do you want to go get ice cream? And this is what my 10-year-old or 8-year-old or whatever I was thought process was. I'm not gonna go get ice cream because I think they'll assume I did that so I could get ice cream. Hello, so I have no clue where I was at with that. I know it's near the end, but my camera was just like, internal temperature is too high, bye, and it just shut off, and I was like, okay, and I don't even know if my video saved, which would really be awful, but I'm gonna try and end this because I think that was my camera saying, hey, Caroline, they're tired of you talking, which is understandable. So, if you liked this video, be sure to give it a like, and comment down below if you have any funny or embarrassing things that, have ever happened to you, because I know we all have, I know you have. Comment that down below, and be sure be sure to subscribe if you want to see more of this little face right here, and probably others, because I'm going to be forcing my friends to do things on this camera too. Also, comment down below what kind of videos do you want to see, because I'm really going to try and cover like a huge range of videos of this channel, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I know I said in my last video my upload days would be Thursdays, but I think I'm going to start uploading twice a week, and I'm thinking Saturday, which I did, and then Thursdays. So it should be a Thursday that you're watching this. Anyways, okay, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.